Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Mom School.
What up, party people, and welcome to episode 66.
Yeah, totally.
Two bandits watching Bluey. I'm your good pal, Greg Painter.
That was the longest intro. I see him right there.
And with me,
he's still saying two over there.
he's a real cushion head.
Oh, really?
And his name is...
I go by Mike Martin. Thank you very much. Although my business card may say cushion head, but what have you?
How's it going today, buddy?
It is fantastic. It's snowing again in Syracuse after it was 64 degrees, 65 degrees like 2 days ago.
It's not fair, my dude. It was so beautiful. I had shorts on.
Fake spring is
going
here,
for nice
folks.
walks. And now it's snowing again in Syracuse.
That would be a great Syracuse Bluey episode. Is this episode's called Fake Spring? Because we get it every year, and we're just like, oh yeah, shorts, baby. Let's do this. Everyone's taking walks. Everyone's having a great time. And now it's snowing again. Welcome to the 315 area code.
Sounds sad. Do you need to go find your mummy and cry on her shoulder?
I need to hang out with my 6 kids. Yes. I need to invest in that.
66. Sure. We got a fun one here.
Yes.
It's mom school
Welcome
time.
to Mom School.
Welcome to mom school. Who better to talk to you about mom school than two dads who aren't mums?
Honestly,
But we will put on our mum hats and make it work today, friends.
You could refer to me as the bearded lady today. That's okay. See, that would... yeah, bearded mom,
I'm pretty sure you would have still picked on me for that intro, but regardless.
That's okay. That's fine. I'm a cushion head. I see how it is.
We get into the details of this love episode.
Uh-huh.
That was a weird way to say episode.
Episode.
Let's see what our friends at Wiki Bluey got to say about this'n.
Oh, man. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Inform me. What's a mom school?
Bluey plays mum to a brood of bouncing balloons.
A brood of bouncing balloons.
including an irresponsible floater named Greeny. But she soon discovers that mothering is much harder than she imagined. A brood of bouncing balloons.
So happy that
Hey guys, hey guys.
10 out of 10.
I know one of you done did that. You had. Hey guys.
Alliteration on point.
Thank you. Whoever wiki edited that one.
Like, just so everybody knows, our next episode
Kudos.
is trains. If somebody sneaks something in there, we won't say anything.
Ooh.
But it'll be too late because we already recorded trains. Sorry.
Bouncing
Holy guac.
balloons.
So,
So,
I need to do a sidebar moment here with you, Greg, because
we
I
haven't
did.
even started with sidebar.
I
Oh boy.
understand, because we did experience Super Bowl weekend. Super excited because I got to go hang out with Greg for his Super Bowl party that he hosts and hosted for many, many years. It's a great time. There's trophies. There's a party zone.
Bowl Super Party.
It's always a good time. My goodness. And we now live in a world with a lot of Littlies. I get that.
Yes.
So the Littlies had to, find their own area to hang out with because X amount of kids running around. It gets a little chaotic.
Yeah, a lot of kids under 8 don't really care about Super Bowling.
Bit of chaos. Even people were there that didn't even care about the Super Bowl, but they show up anyway because you know what?
It's party time.
It's party time in the party zone. And I experienced firsthand something that you did mention. Some people need to mute this moment, but they did decide to watch, let's come watch some Bluey. I got super excited. And at one moment, the intro started. Somebody picked up the remote and clicked.
Oh, no.
Skipped intro.
Would that be an Emily or an Olivia?
It was an Emily.
Yeah.
And I stood there for a second, and Carrie looked at me, and she's like, why do you look so surprised? And I'm like, the intro got skipped.
It doesn't. She's gotten to the new DuckTales recently too. We watched it when it first came out. But the new DuckTales is like life is like a hook, and I'm getting ready to get in my own dance mode. It's like skip intro. It's like, dude,
What are you doing?
Gravity Falls pops on. That's a fun little intro.
Oh! Just right to the meat and potatoes. So that was just my little piece of my heart. Went, no, it's okay.
Well, we're not going to skip the intro to this episode, Mike, because we start off
with some brooding balloons.
with some brooding bouncing balloons. Mom is blowing up some balloons.
Yes.
Which that's kind of life in my house.
Balloons everywhere.
You
did have balloons at the party, actually.
We did have balloons at the party.
It happened.
We actually had. We were doing some pre-pro yesterday, watching this episode, and Olivia walked around the house, gathered together 6 balloons that we already just had in the house,
Really?
and then one of our helium Super Bowl balloons that got to be Greeny. and then just started taking pictures saying she was taking family pictures of her mom's school.
Aww.
So we are a balloon-tastic house. Although it's kind of turned into a don't tie the balloons, just blow them up so that I can go into exactly. Not necessarily bingo fart mode, but just let's see this balloon just fly everywhere.
So, I mean, one last sidebar moment of the balloon discussion here. Are you a fan of letting the balloon go and have it fart all over, or do you like that?
Oh, no, that's annoying. Ew, gross.
Cool. I'm a fan of the farting balloon running away thing.
I'm not a fan. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of balloons. I don't like balloons popping.
Yep.
Like, that's a very visceral, like,
jump scare
thing for me. So, and that happens a lot when we play. When you play a lot with balloons, we get some whoopsie daisies. So
yeah, I can see that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now we can actually get to the episode.
Now the episode.
That's what people are here for, right?
I enjoy because we do this a lot. I know you got a solo Brolo here with just the Finn Man.
Ooh.
But divide and conquer is a thing.
Yes.
Like we've got Mom chilling with
man.
Bluey.
Very
Bluey
much.
getting the last bit of playtime while Bandits helping out with Bingo's bath. Well, that's more alliteration right there.
Yes.
But that's funny because this isn't us stealing from Bluey. That's just our like one kid. Finish up your playtime. Have your last couple minutes of solo kiddo fun with one parent while we get bath done on another area in the house, and then just flip the script, and the other person gets to be a wild and crazy kid.
It could be two separate episodes going on here.
That's another. I like the ones where you can see the reverse and like what's all going on with Dad and Bingo. The chase. What snack does Bingo have?
It's called the chase. It's like the beach episode where you could have the whole episode about what's going on. The bag.
There we go.
The Bandit and Bingo just hanging out. Whatever happens with Chili, Bluey, sure, it's happening. But what's going on? What's going on with bath time that's causing this chaos? Well, Bingo's causing the chaos. A brood of bouncing Bingos.
I'm trying to think now back onto this episode. Does Bingo say any words in this episode, or is it just
this one? She has a couple things she does say.
Does have,
outside of her feet squeaking on the floor and giggling everywhere. One of the
Giggles
towels. There's a reason
galore.
for laundry. Again,
the one towel.
you're dang right.
But Bluey's in last game of the night. It's a little game called Mom School.
A little game. That's a big game with a lot of name.
Now, I'm not trying to critique a mom in this episode.
Okay.
Because that's not for me to do.
No yucking the yums.
Why did Chili blow up 6 balloons
Right before bedtime.
5 seconds before it's time to rock and roll to bed? That's just asking for some difficulty getting into the shower.
That's a good thought behind it. Absolutely. I mean, maybe Greeny was lonely. I'm wondering if they went out to dinner or something. Because there's only one balloon that's blown up.
What's Greeny's origin story?
Exactly.
Ooh.
Where did Greeny come from? And why is this a neglected balloon in the family?
Dinner?
I don't know. Well, if you go to an Applebee's or like a Tully's or something like that here, and you
Okay.
leave, at least when I was a kid,
Like some other kid's birthday party or something?
yeah, like when I used to leave a restaurant when I was a kid, and they would have like a full-on helium station where like, do you want to take a balloon when you leave? And you would leave with a balloon. So
Man, the good old days. I haven't seen that in forever.
I don't know if it still exists at all, but
It might have like a county fair, or maybe it's maybe
Sure.
this is right after election day, and they went to
Yep.
the park to vote, and
dang, you're going deep to find some
they
balloons
got
right
the
now,
balloon.
dude.
They all voted for the Green Party.
So
they got that green Ralph Nader. I voted for Aussie Ralph Nader. Who'd you vote for? But again, it's bath time.
It is
Stuff's
bad.
happening.
That's right.
But we want to play Mum School. We want to play Mum School with Bluey's kids. With Kiwi,
I was gonna say something.
Windgust, Lightning Bolt, Dronigan, and Pearl.
Yep.
They are my children. I gave birth to them all.
Why is Kiwi red?
Don't pick on colors and names of things.
Okay.
Because, and this was a note I had later, but we'll shoot it out right now.
Shout out to the colorblind out there.
Again, Olivia, much as we've talked about it, likes to play these games in real time in real life. Months ago, she had the same balloon for probably 3-4 weeks before Pop Goes the Weasel.
Cow.
It was a blue balloon. Guess what the blue balloon's name was?
It was Big Red.
Greeny.
Was it real? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes that okay. That I can see because there's reference point to it. Where's
So-
Did you Google the word kiwi to see why it was red?
No, I didn't.
Because I also didn't.
We know from previous episodes that both the fruit and the bird are not red.
There's no red in there.
Good job, bingo.
That's right.
But this one also gave me two. Not to keep yapping my old
That's
mouth.
what
at
we're here
it,
to
but-
do today,
but
bud.
A lot of Livy's stories earlier. Got an Emily story.
Okay.
When she was probably 3-ish, so much younger than Bluey right now, she claimed to have 27 babies. 27 make-believe invisible friend babies.
Ah, okay.
That would go here and there, and they would all have names, and she would just like shoot them out. Because I am egotistical apparently. The only name I can remember is Greg.
Yep.
It was her favorite boy, and his name
Oh,
was Greg.
man.
I was like, yeah, it was. But that was like all the time to the point where she like made a comment to another kid friend, and they're like, "You don't have babies," and just that was not the thing to say to Emily at the time. But then like 6 months later, I was like, "Hey, what happened to your babies? Oh, they moved to Alaska."
Perfect. Great. No, you're not gonna see them anymore. I mean,
Exactly. That's a long commute. Maybe when she's older.
That's far away, man. You gotta go through a lot of Canada to get to Alaska. So when mom school kicks in here,
Yes.
why is there a clipboard just chilling on the couch, like ready to go?
Because they had the Super Bowl party the night before, and
Okay.
everybody was doing their prop bet sheets, and
Oh,
somebody
okay.
left one of their prop bet sheets out.
Adequate.
Or why would it? I don't know, airport security. I can see airport security needing to rock a clipboard for something. She brought her work home with her. That's probably not great.
Yeah. Here's Chili's TSA checklist for the day. Great. I'm sticking with the Super Bowl thing. Good job watching the Super Bowl.
The Rugby
Friends in
Bowl.
Australia,
The
we
Rugby
appreciate
Bowl. The Australian rules per bowl.
it. Nailed it. First try.
The Cricket World Cup? Anyway.
Perfect.
So I'm not gonna grade Mum School
Yep.
here because Chili's there for that.
Yep.
But I think as we go through this episode, we had to figure out when we should be calling Child Protective Services on Bluey because her mummery
Her memory
can
is
get a little bit rough.
She's quick like a whip when it comes to saving Greeny at first because she's cheeky and sneaks up and she grabs her little claw machine
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
She's lightning fast with that. So she's
But
keeping her.
then chucking a cushion and hitting the rest of her children.
Yep.
Maybe not as much.
Kind of saw this one coming, says Chili. And I'm like, yep, you're in for the ride now. You're here. You're here.
But we bounce back and forth from the good and the bad. We're watching a movie, which again, it's bath time. Mm-hmm. Bath time. What? We're at movie mode. We're being nice. Greeny got to hold mommy's hand.
Oh, that's true. So
Put the cushion on top of you so you won't fly away.
there you go. There you go. So right now, Bingo's had bath, and they just undo the water completely, waiting for Bluey's bath then too, right? Like it's just two completely separate bath stories going in here, right?
Yeah, we don't
you're not
reuse
hucking
the
kids
bath
into.
water. This isn't the 40s. I don't think we're sharing bath water. Don't throw the baby out with the bath water type of moments.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Just had the thought randomly there. I was like, is it a dispose of and then start it fresh? Yeah, that does make sense. Absolutely.
All that hair, all that dog hair in the side of the tub.
Clogged drain.
Gotta
Oh
clean
man,
it.
you'd make a killing being a plumber in this world. Again, our construction services are here. We've got you, but old episode to talk about there. Sorry. You gotta make some cash as a plumber in this. They're not in the right business. You could make a killing with just one of those snakes and. Okay, gross. Nope, I'm out. Nope.
I think we were talking about the Super Mario movie too much before.
Is that what's caused it? Yeah,
And I think
probably.
that's why you're going to you're heavy on the plumber mode
Yep.
at the moment.
Oh, all right. Let's move on, please.
Greeny's a cushion head. Wind gust. What a
Wind gust.
Stinker.
Huh.
No name calling in this house.
Yeah.
You've got a thought. You got a thought, Bruno.
Well, no. I'm having a weird thought about the balloons again, so I don't want to dig too deep on the
Let's go
balloon
for
game.
it. Let's go for it.
Well, wind gust is which color? Do we know which one?
If my memory serves me,
Because I think
purple.
Pearl's the white one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Wind Gust was purple.
Okay. I was gonna go through a thing of like maybe all of the kids are names of friends of Bluey that are in her school, because Wind Gust could be
Windgust-
Winton, Kiwi could be Coco, but
I think you're.
right. It's just I know I get it. It's just monkeys singing songs, mate. I get it.
Yes, and then Pearl. Pearl would be.
That's the thing. Pretzel.
Pom Pom. Pretzel. Okay.
Oh.
We got Wind Gust. We got Pretzel. We got Q. Who are we missing? Donegan.
Oh no, nope, nothing. There's no name with the D. Dang it.
Donegatarian.
Knickers.
Anyway,
Dang it. That's fine.
we go
Cushion
from
heads.
no name calling in this house
That's right.
to Greeny hit me. You kind of had that one coming.
Good momming. Good job, Bluey.
Maybe not so much.
No.
If she got those 2 points earlier, she might have got deducted a point or two for that one.
Yes. So she's starting out with a handicap here. Then she has to be because she's gotten. There's not a lot of good mumming going on so far from Miss Bluey, healer, in the situation.
Got some good mumming right here, though.
Why is
from
that?
Chili.
Yep.
I think these kids need some exercise. Let's go to the indoor pool.
Oh.
Change of venue, mixing things up.
Imagination,
That is
too.
Exactly.
Well done.
That's some next leveling. We're not ending the game. We're just relocating the game.
Not only that, but I mean, one would hope in this given situation, Bandit is chasing around Bingo, and there's just chaos ensuing. They're knocking over vases and what have you, probably chasing each other around the house. He had to have started the bathwater for Bluey, right? I hope so.
Well, the tub was full when they got in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the first time they get in there. So
Either the tub was full or they are sharing bathwater. I'm not sure. That could be a water crisis in Australia. I don't know.
Who knows? I would say, hey, friends, is there a water crisis? I don't want those kind of messages. I don't think so. So when they're heading, this is where there's a key introduction coming up in this hallway, then, isn't there?
Old Bunty.
Oh my good.
Before we get to Old Bunty, though,
Go ahead.
who's that present for?
That's like, yo, dog.
Literally.
You wrapped a present, you set it in the hallway. Not only did you set it in the hallway, but you left the wrapping paper sitting there.
There's a party coming up soon.
Who's getting the hookup?
I don't know, man.
My birthday is coming up.
Your birthday is coming up.
Thank you, healers. Thank you. I was hoping to get a
Next Sunday.
last Sunday. Yesterday.
No, that's the next episode.
My head's exploding. What happened?
That's what happens when we double up in a week.
What? February 19th. Me.
Old Bunty.
That's right.
That-
Old Bunty.
That might be. If we're not at Child Protective Services, I think we're getting close.
That's a heavy
because
deduction.
we're just ka-chunking kids.
Technical fouls, ejections, yellow cards. You put the X up if we're wrestling. Like, no. Old Bunty should not be hanging out in this house. And she was so prepped with the nickname. She's usually not too heavy on the nicknames. And Bluey is just like, oh, yeah? Yeah, 2.5 seasons? Watch this.
And one of
19.
One of the ones I really like, too. It's so difficult when they just ignore me.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it? Oh.
Chili making her points even though Bluey's not catching them.
Yeah, it's a pretty straight observation episode when it comes to Chili, so I can see why this one's one of the under the radar kind of episodes personally.
I'm gonna throw another one out here too.
Go ahead.
Which might not be that big of a jump. Greeny's Bluey.
Oh, that was gonna be my
yeah.
That was my big shock point that I was gonna throw at you. Like,
oh, wait,
her
well,
balloon's name is Greeny, and her name is Bluey.
Oh,
and
are you trying to say you think this about Bluey?
It might be.
Dun dun dun. But just with her, she's high energy. She's high everything. She's always go. She's always floating off. She's gonna be a great adult, but she just needs to be able to keep herself 2 feet on the ground until she gets there.
All the creative names. Its name is Greeny. Greeny's Bluey.
Yes.
That or she. Yeah. Whether she came up with the name first or it was the last name, she can't help it.
And that's why Mom really cares for Greeny so much. Greeny can't help it.
See,
she's doing the best she can.
So does Greeny get Bunty too? I think.
Greeny,
Greeny gets a lot of Bunty.
Worse. Greeny is officially when CPS is getting called because Greeny gets put in a cage.
Here's the fingers crossed.
You can't put kids in a cage.
What is going on?
I mean, I guess you crate train dogs, so that might be a little bit.
You didn't do the cage training with the Littlies?
No.
Okay, just making sure. Same page. Discovery base. We can cancel the podcast right now if we need to.
What's a crib but an upside down cage?
Ooh.
Really making you think there.
Yeah, but if you do the cage training, what's the cage but an upside down crib? No.
Oh, off the rails. I should have known when we had the long intro discussion. This would be one of those.
Oh, man.
But we're getting a break from Mom School.
Oh.
Because it's Dad School time.
For Dad. Now, I get it because it is 2 different storylines going on. Musical direction. Joff, do you really got to do like the comical, goofy tuba noise when Bandit comes strolling? was like, come on, man. He's doing his best. He's doing a great job.
And again, this would have been a really fun one. You've got me thinking about it now to see the
Just
next
the
episode
chase.
being the other side of the story. Because then you're walking around and you just randomly see Chili and Bluey in the tub, in the shower. Like,
Whopping
why?
balloons.
Nobody paying attention to them. Nobody for a second paying attention to the fact that why is Mom and Bluey in the
Nope.
shower?
This episode is called Cardio for Bandit.
Also,
Poor guy.
Also, disagreeing with Bandit on this one.
Yep.
Cause I'm not sure if this is universal things, but we always called the babies, like when the kids were littlies and when they were actually being like not screaming, crying, whatever, call them a sack of potato baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were they
They're just there.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's like, oh, I got the sack of potatoes, and she's like going crazy.
not a sack
That
of
is
potatoes.
not a sack of potatoes.
So, uber shout out to Bingo with her just keen eye in this moment. She's doing brushy right now. And Finn does like watch when we're doing, because I mean, we set the timer and we're counting with them and make sure you get the back teeth, got to get the front again. Bingo's sitting there watching, and the moment Bandit pulls out his phone, beelines it out of there. She knows exactly the right moment to strike.
Well, two thoughts
That
on,
was
on this
keen.
one too. This is a fatal flaw of mine as well. I can very much, if I hear like a beep or a buzz, I take a look at the phone, even
Boom.
if it's in the middle of this, that, the other. I don't have a couple runners too much, but
Sure.
I very much can get taken out of the moment by that, so I got that. But also, like 2-ish weeks ago, and I'm not sure if it was like I'm not sure if deep fake is the right word or if it was a fake out thing, but there was a video release that claimed to be like the OG Bluey pilot.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
with
yeah.
Bandit pushing Bluey on the swing.
All the way over the swing.
But was like looking at his phone the whole time. I was like, I've never really noticed Bandit looking at his phone like that.
Sure.
Until this episode.
Huh. Yeah.
And apparently that old school. Again, I'm not 100% sure if that's
sold
legit.
on it. Yeah, it's until I've gotten full thumbs up ski from official Bluey. I'm gonna.
We know some people. We can try to figure that out. Suss that out one day.
That's right.
One
that's
day.
right. As of right now, tentative. I don't know.
But like, we got a bingo runner.
Yep.
Man, I'm surprised they didn't rip the hinges off that door with how tight Bingo was attached there.
And that's where Bingo speaks.
It is?
She yells, "Unhand me!"
Oh, you got me.
It's so good, girl. I'm so happy about that because of her being cheeky and running around the house and all the way. And as massive as the healer house is, finally her moment to scream is just, "No, unhand me!" I love it.
Another moment.
Yep.
And this is like two times in like 3-4 episodes.
Sure.
Why are we eating more food after we brush our teeth?
Disgusting.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Just like when Bluey had the toothpaste all over and then
Eating a
was
banana.
eating a banana, and then we have a point where toothpaste all over the mouth, and then we're eating the cereal on the floor.
Eat your floor cereal though. Come on. You can't. I do love. Earlier in the episode, Bluey says something where you're being such a pickle, and I think that she says the same thing about Bingo with Bandit trying to solve that situation. Where she's like, "Oh, she's being such a pickle right now."
And just picks her up and expects her physically. It's like hungry. That's it.
Figured it out. Go keep eating your dinner after you brushed your. Oh no,
But
Bandit!
wackadoo top marks.
Wackadoo,
We
top
don't-
marks.
With how much wackadoo feels like a thing,
Yep.
we don't get too many wackadoos.
It was when I watched this one for the first time. We were getting prepped for the episode. I was like, "Is this the first time we actually hear a full on official?" I don't think it is
I
because
don't think it is, but I had the same kind of.
because it's a lot more affirmation when she says it this time, as opposed to her just strolling up being like, "Wackadoo, well done." Because I think that happens. I think maybe it happens in fairies when she completes when she does the heart or so. I don't know. I don't know when it has to have happened earlier. But
Hey,
it
friends,
just felt a lot more.
When was the first wackadoo? Y'all are great at reaching out to us and letting us know when we beef things between Kim.
This is just us
and-
being lazy. So help us be lazy here. We
Help us
would
be lazy.
appreciate that.
Really quickly, too, while I'm thinking here, thanks to Jenny, who, speaking of like clearing things out, our friend, 75-year-old Granny from Brisbane, who reached out to us, cleared up sorghum's alfalfa, if you're wondering.
Okay.
But sent us a really sweet picture and a picture of her in front of the Bluey house, which we'll post on our Twitter here after this thing drops. So thank you for shouting that out, too. But yeah, if you also want to shout out some stuff, let us know this, that, the other.
Photoshop us into the photo with you if you want to. That's cool too.
But we could always say, hey, friends,
Yeah.
What's that mean?
What does
Hey,
that
friends,
mean?
What that do?
That's what we're here for. It's just a doodad. That's all.
Just all the doodads.
Just
But
the
yeah,
doodad, bye.
was that the OG wackadoo? Let us know.
I felt that wackadoo at least.
Felt it in your heart?
Yeah, right around
And
there.
who else felt it?
Right around the
Bluey.
quarters.
Bluey felt it because she's gonna give one more go at Greeny.
That's right.
And this is the tear up moment, man.
That's your tear up moment.
You hear that conversation where Greeny, you like to fly off, you like to explore, so you're gonna get this special letter to keep you grounded because I love you so much. And one day you can fly as far as you want. Right now, this will keep you here with us. It's like, oh, that's some lovely parenting. Just especially with a child who I possibly know who can be fly around a little bit too, and we got to help keep her on the straight and narrow because I know she's going to be a baller adult someday. We just need to help point her in the right direction.
Greg's getting
I
his
felt
Greeny
that
moment in his
my
heart.
feels.
Oh, see, there was his heart moment.
And then into the pool goes Bluey,
Having a good time too.
and just good job, Mum. And that's to both mums.
It is, yeah. It's kind of cool because it is a little bit of like a checkbox for herself, where she's like, okay, cool. I am raising a goodie.
I not only raising a goodie, but also got Bath accomplished while still playing inside her rules.
Sucks to be Bandit. You gotta do at least another toothbrushing. Toothbrushing? You gotta brush the teeth again.
Hopefully they didn't have like chili
Spaghetti?
or something. Exactly. Could
Like,
be another bath.
You gotta start all over square one. You didn't save the game. The power went out. Your memory card's broken. Round 2, Bandit. Good luck.
And we go from the moment of joy, the moment of zen, to catastrophe.
Bum, bum, bum.
We're drawing our balloons, which feels like a euphemism that I shouldn't say on a podcast.
Yeah, done. Cool.
And Mom's got the hair dryer.
I'm a little concerned about the hair dryer around balloons.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
You could have 6 deceased children.
Jump scare concerns are strong there, and I think those balloons are not lasting in that moment. There's a moment where I think they're either in the bath or it's when she is doing the hair dryer, because I keep the captions on, and I was very confused because whoever wrote the captions wasn't paying too much attention to the episode, because she says Carl and John.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's Carl
I noticed
and John.
that. Those kids aren't Carl and John.
And then I realized, I'm like, oh, it's just 2 of the kids that they just didn't know they were typing. Okay, cool. There's no Carl and John in the episode, because I got really confused about it.
Poor Greeny. Out the window.
Right off in the distance.
Flying away
With
her
the
green
magnet.
G.
Oh, the green G is just... Their alphabet is just going to be very inconvenient on their fridge now, moving forward.
Can you get them back? No, honey.
What kind of animal are you, Bluey? I can't spell it. I'm a do. There's no G. It's gone forever. Thanks, Greeny. Oh, it was a green G, too. Oh.
It was a green G.
Subtlety, thy name is very obvious.
So, I'm not trying to overanalyze, but yes, I am, because
Yes,
that's
of
what we
course
do.
we are. What do you mean? She's had 6 kids. Look at her go.
He'll be fine out there. Just the last scene. We need to keep you down here until you're old enough to be out on your own. 30 seconds later isn't old enough. Also, he'll be fine because he's got a good mom. Also, you just failed mom's school.
Bam, Brody, bro. That's it. That's facts. Absolutely. I mean,
And poor Bluey.
yep.
I'm such a cushion head.
I kind of like that Chili didn't just say, "You'll get him next time." It's like it is a fact of just nobody's perfect. It's not gonna be every day.
We all fail mom school
Yeah,
sometimes.
you
Whether
got
you're
tomorrow.
a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister,
I like that
friend.
a lot because it's everyone always has this picture perfect. We need to be Chili and Bandit. We need to be Chili and Bandit. They are flawed. Cool.
You
Okay.
need to be you, friends, because you're pretty great. And it's going to be okay.
I wonder if you're doing fine. We don't
guess
know yet.
what? We can just start again tomorrow.
Bam. Bam.
Bam.
What
What?
did, oh, I almost got dark there.
Bam. What?
You just see Greeny go,
Oh, no! Oh, Michael, we had such a happy ending. And you had to do that, so I guess
And the G lands in Pet's yard.
we've got to move on.
This
to
episode's
finding
called
out.
The Chase. Yes.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing is the side story going on. Even though I love this episode very much, I do love the bingo, come on, chase me. But specifically, the unhand me. Like, she is her through and through. And you know she had choco milk with her dinner because she's all over the place. Love it. Love it. Greg, what was your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing, I'm not going to lie, I'm pulling a pivot because
Okay.
we samesied on that one, but I had a close second.
Oh, dang, I'm sorry.
Which was the last, 5 seconds of animation of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the last little bit, first off, we get to the back porch. And again, it's Green Day because we have green paint out there and we have a green dog print.
Yeah.
We also, shout out my dear wife, Beth, noticed we have a long dog in that last scene. I'm bad at finding those long dogs, but right under the stool, she found it.
It's a good get.
And then also, as we're watching Greeny float away, I'm going to assume that's Pat's house with the football and a Frisbee just chilling up on the roof.
Of course.
Frisbee I get, but football? Come on, man. You got to find a way to get that down.
Pat has to be I know that we've discussed he's probably a retired sports performer of some fashion. I think he's working at Dick's Sporting Goods right now and just he's getting all of the discounts there because that's the man is just made as a sports store. So that's super cool. Greg,
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Pat now, obviously, since we've introduced him a couple times, who was your favorite character of Mum School?
Greeny.
Yeah. Oh.
Greeny's my favorite character because what Greeny represents, it's Mum's an easy answer, Bluey's an easy answer, but Greeny represents Bluey.
Yeah.
Greeny represents the times where Bluey might not be her best self, when she needs help being focused, walking straight, sticking with everybody else.
Just gotta watch out for Bunty.
Just that great moment where Bluey just stick with me and stay here, and when you're ready, you can go explore. It really got me to tear up one of the first times I heard it. It's like, that's just sweet, man.
And Greeny also seems like she moved out when she was 14 years old then for at this pace. So it happened very quick.
I keep having my sweet comments, and you keep dunking on it with
Sorry,
your
not trying to
facts.
dunk on. It's just
You and your facts. Hey, Mike, who's your favorite character?
I love Bingo so freaking much in this episode. She's cheeky, she's fun, she's chaotic in all the right ways. Like she's gonna brush her teeth. You know she's going to, but gosh darn it, it's just she brings it's the yin and yang of the episode, and you just to see Bingo bring that joy. And there's not saying there's not joy in what's going on with Bluey and Chili. It's just the opposite side of the coin is happening, and there's two storylines happening in the episode.
More reserved fun.
This episode's called The Chase. It's there.
One day.
Oh.
So then how do you rank this lovely episode?
Oh, gosh. I need to rank it one disgusting second dinner that Bingo eats. Because when she runs out of there and eats something, whatever it is, it's going to be revolt. Like, when I was a kid, I made that mistake once and never made it again. Where I brushed my teeth and then I went and had a cup of orange juice. And I was like, this is the worst decision I've ever made. So whatever they chose to do there with Bingo, bad choice, Bandit. Bad parenting. See? He failed dad school today, even though he did a great job. Personally. Greg, how in the world? Where are we? Episode 66?
66.
Holy guac. How are you ranking Mum School?
I rank Mum School the 25 remaining letters of the alphabet. Miss you, G. Miss you every day. You can't spell my name anymore, Bluey. It's very sad. For
Oh,
me.
no. You're just
Thank
Yes!
you, everybody.
so much.
Quick plugs for you all.
Uh-oh.
linktr.ee/watchingbluey.
Plug the clock.
Merch, Patreon, socials. Guys, we are under 50 TikTok followers away from going live again.
You know what we'll do.
We will have a live AMA. We will do some live episodes.
We will probably do a live record.
We'll do live games of Cricket 22 on Xbox. We'll do it.
you
Don't
can
tempt us with a good time.
We have no shame in our game, but dang it, we like to play the game.
P.O. Box 2372, Syracuse, New York,
That's us.
13220. Send us something fun. We appreciate the people who send us other stuff. We got some stuff on its way to you shortly once I get my booty back to the post office to mail it out.
It's okay. We've got friends in the post office that'll help us out.
Rate, review, subscribe. You know
Please.
you wanna.
Please.
And again, watchingbluey@gmail. Thanks to the folks who've reached out recently. Appreciate you, especially Jenny. Loved your letter. It was very sweet. And anytime we need an Aussie interpretation, we know where to go.
All in one breath. He's done this entire episode with one breath. I'm amazed right now.
And lastly,
And most importantly,
if you you failed mom school too, and you need a little more parenting education, why don't you check out The Parenting Place at Highvale, Queensland?
Ooh.
Two moms who've been through the traditions of parenthooding ourselves.
Two moms make
themselves know firsthand just how hard it can be. As trained health professionals, they've worked with hundreds of parents from all walks of life, so they know the right support can create a happy, healthy, and thriving family, whether it's a family of dogs, balloons, or humans, I assume.
Why are you yelling at me about it?
The Parenting Place.
Stop it!
.com.au.
Yes, sir. Love it. That's great, dude.
It's great. It's fantastic.
That was good.
Appreciate you all.
Yes, absolutely.
All the mums in the world appreciate you too.
Keep your eyes open for so many things that we do have coming down the pipeline. We got some
So
more
many
fun guests
things.
coming up. We possibly may be adding something to our Patreon soon. Keep your ears and eyes and internets open.
I really think people should check out that Patreon deck.
And maybe
It's got some
expanding
good
to
stuff,
another
Mike.
tier to do something kind of fun with us.
Not a tear in our eye, but a tear in our hearts.
In our
What?
Why? Why is that?
Why is that? I guess because it's got to be done.
It's got to be done, dude.